Okay, we are at the last part of 6.2. This is example 11. So example 11 is a long question. So what they want us to find is the coefficient of x cubed in the expansion of this whole chunk of thing that we have over here. So what we have here is this. So now what we need to do is to figure out what do we need, right, to get the terms in x cubed. And actually, if you think about it, we will probably need, right, an x cubed term from this bracket to multiply here, and we also need a term that's independent of 0 from this bracket to multiply to negative 2x to the power of 3. So there are likely two terms that we need to find, okay, in order for us to do this. So what I'll get here is this. First, I will write out the general what I call term for x squared minus 3 over x to the power 6. So we're just working on this guy here, okay, this term over here. So tr plus 1 is equals to 6 choose r x squared 6 minus r negative 3x to the power of r. So if I get the powers in x, so for powers in x, I will say, I just look at the x terms, 2 times 6 minus r, multiply, just ignore the negative 3, 1 to the power of x to the power of r. So what I'll get is x 12 minus 2r over x to the power of r, which gives me x to the power of 12 minus 3r. So what I've gotten here is my powers in x. So now there are two terms that are required, if you remember. One term is the term that is x to the power of 0. So one term here, x to the power of 0 times this negative 2x cubed will give me a term in x cubed. Another term that I require from here will be x cubed term. Because if I have the x cubed term here, multiply to the 1, I can get the x cubed term. So now, let me find the term that's x to the power of 0 first. So for x to the power of 0, 12 minus 3r is equals to 0. So if I solve this, my r value is equals to 4. That is one term. So this will give me, okay, the term independent of x. Then I use 12 minus 3r is equals to 3. So if I solve this, why 3? Because I want a term in x cubed. What I will solve is then my x value is negative 9 divided by negative 3. My r value equals to 3. So this is the term in x cubed. So I have the r equals to 4 and r equals to 3. So I proceed to the next page first. So what I have is r equals to 4. So T4 plus 1 is equals to, okay, come. R equals to 4 and r equals to 3. So what I have is T4 plus 1 is equals to 6 choose 4. Okay, x squared 6 minus 4 negative 3 over x to the power of 4. So this one, the term r equals to 4, this will give me the term that is independent of x. So what I will get over here by solving all of this is, my r equals to 4, this term is 1215 x to the power of 0. Or if you want to omit x to the power of 0, it's just 1215. And earlier we have r equals to 3. So we have 6 choose 3, x squared 6 minus 3 negative 3 over x to the power of 3. If you simplify all of this when my r equals 3, what I get is negative 540x cubed. So therefore, from this term, what do we have down here is this. Let me just show you. Okay, so I'm working on this term now. Okay, the first bracket, I'll get dot dot dot, okay, plus 1215 plus, sorry, it's not plus, is minus 540x cubed plus dot dot dot. Okay, notice that there are other terms here and other terms here. We just ignore them because these are the two terms that will give us what we require. Because 1215 times this term will give me a term in x cubed. This negative 540 times 1 will also give me a term in x cubed. So hence, what I will have here is, I take negative 540, okay, x cubed times 1 plus 1215 times negative 2x cubed. So if you work this out, okay, what you should get here is negative 2970 x cubed. So hence, to answer the question, the coefficient of x cubed is negative 2970. Okay, last but not least, try it 11 is for you to go and try. So I will enlarge the screen, then I pause the video. Please try, and in 3, 2, 1, let's carry on. Okay, in order for me to get the term independent of x in the expansion, okay, so first and foremost, this is the power of 2. So we approach this logically. We just expand this bracket here. We get term in 4 plus a term over x and term over x squared. So in order for me to get something that is to get the term that's independent of x in this expansion, what I will need is a term. If possible, we need to find the x squared. We need to find the term x to the power of 0, the term in x and term in x squared. Okay, slowly. Okay, this is the first bracket, okay, which is here. All right, for the second bracket, so what I'm saying here is this: the 4 will need to interact with an x to the power of 0 term. So the term from here that has no x, so that you get a number x to the power of 0. This term, okay, you need to interact with an x term, because 2 over x times x, you eliminate to just give you a number. Then this term here is an x squared term. So what I'll need to do is to find a term. This is 1 over 4x squared. So I need to find a term in x squared itself, okay, to eliminate the square to give me just a number remaining. So hence, what we need to find is the x to the power of 0 term, x to the power of 1 term, and x squared term in this expansion. So if you very quickly do all of that, okay, you find the general term for this, what I call binomial. What you get is, when you want the term r to the power of 0 to get x to the power of 0, your t1 is equals to 1. Okay, so what you get, right, when your r is equals to 1, why r equals to 1? Because you want the term in x to the power of 1, you get negative 14x. Then lastly, the term in x squared, you get 84x squared. So basically, we have found all the terms. So earlier we have found that 4 plus 2x plus 1 over 4x squared. So earlier we have found 4 plus 2 over x plus 1 over 4x squared. It is this term in itself. So for the other term, okay, for this other bracket, what we have is dot 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 plus, using the r values we have found, we have a 1, okay, then we have a negative 14x, and we also have a 84x squared, like this. So 4 times 1 gives me a number 4. So here is 4. 2 over x times negative 14x, the x will eliminate to give me negative 28. And last but not least, 1 over 4x squared multiplied to this, the x squared terms will eliminate. 84 divided by 4 is 21. So we work that out, right, it's negative 3. Hence, the term that is independent of x in the expansion is negative 3. And this is it for 6.2. there is part